Hello and welcome to review, I don't know, 10, 11, I don't know, I've lost count. Anyway, welcome to my review of District 9. Straight to it, a brief plot summary of District 9. District 9 is a mix of a science fiction, action, thriller film, but it's also part of it is told in the style of a documentary, but it's not a documentary because aliens have not landed. Well, an alien ship is not floating over Johannesburg right now. It's like a mix between all the elements and genres I said, but with a mockumentary mixed in. And yeah, there's a big ship over Johannesburg. Some like prawn alien things come down, live in Johannesburg. And it basically follows one person called, and I don't know how you say his name, because that's one of the things in this film is that they switch the pronunciation of his name from time to time. Like it's spelt Wikus, Wikus, but sometimes they say it Wikus, sometimes they say it Vicus. I don't know what it is, so I'm just going to call him Sharlto Copley because that's the actor's name. So Sharlto is there. He's telling, his job at the start of the film is to tell all the aliens that they have to move to District 9. And yeah, certain things happen, and yeah, I won't say anymore. Anyway, District 9 is easily one of the best science fiction films ever. Just ever. The bar for beating District 9 is just so high. It's going to take only, the more, iconic ones like the Star Wars films or Back to the Future or like Blade Runner. They're the only ones that can possibly compete with the level of just how great District 9 is. Let's just start with the key stuff. It's convincing. I mean, the people that do it, the CG in it, the computer generated effects, is done by a company called Weta, W-E-T-A. And that name probably doesn't mean much to you, but if I say that these are the people that did Gollum in Lord of the Rings, then yeah, you're in for some bloody good CGI, and it is excellent. They're really cool, almost convincing at times. Looking at it and you think to yourself, wow, that almost looks real. Like there's an actual baby cricket alien thing there. And so that's really good. And it's such an original an idea, and it's done so well with the mixing of all like an action film with the style of a mockumentary put in. That works really, really well. Really like that. Just the thing that makes District 9 so special is its realism. I mean, so you got your realistic, prawns, because in the film the aliens are called prawns because that's what they look like. So they're realistic. It's done it so well with all the actual like the political tensions and government organisations that are taking part in this whole District 9 thing. It's all really convincing. You'd think just if it weren't for the fact that there are no cricket aliens living in Johannesburg right now, you would have thought that this is pretty damn real. But it's not. So it's got a very realistic vibe to it. This also comes in with the dialogue and the performances. Now, Sharlto Copley, who plays Wikus or Vicus, spot on. This is, so far of all the sci-fi films I've seen, he is the best. He has given the best performance out of them all. I mean, hands down. He's able to just fit the scenarios his characters put in so well. He just plays off all the the excitement and the anger and the fear. He plays all of that so well throughout the whole film. So yeah, I think he was nominated for Best Actor at the Oscars, and I would just love to see whoever beat him, because that was damn near flawless. That was just so good. And another thing, there's a lot of especially recently, there's been quite a few sci-fi films that are able to blend different genres together. I think I mentioned it in my Looper review, how it's able to combine all these different genres of film into one. District 9 pulls it off. I'm trying to decide whether it pulls it off better than Looper, not as good, but honestly I'm going to have to say equally. Because you've got the drama element of Wickus surviving through District 9. You've got your action with all the aliens and the Nigerian people shooting and fighting all the government people. You've got the thriller element of, Wickus being alone. Almost like a survival kind of element to it. It plays off all these different styles so well, and it's just so great to watch. It's thoroughly enjoyable because it's pulled off well. Neil Blomkamp, the director, this is like his first major feature film, and I gotta give him this. This is a bloody good film to start with, as a feature film. If it is, I'm pretty sure it is. So, I cannot. And the sad thing is that there will be people that won't like District 9. They might not like sci-fi. They might, one of the complaints that some people have had about District 9 is how Nigerian people are portrayed in it. And for me, it's whenever like a certain, nationality of person is being used as a villain or as sort of like a terrorist or something, I've never cared what nation it is. It could have been the French in District 9, cutting up prawns and eating them. I wouldn't have cared. So, but I know that might annoy some people. And like I said, some people might not just like sci-fi in general. Some people might think it's too violent. But, that's sad, because when you overlook those things, if you just accept those things as part of the viewing experience, then District 9 is just phenomenal. So, altogether, stunningly realistic film, really good CGI, really, what's the word I'm thinking for? The story its originality sucks you in. The way that it's combined the whole mockumentary aspect and all the action and thriller together, it's all really good. Brilliant performance by Sharlto Copley. Definitely one of the best I've seen just ever. And and one of the things that this does have up on Looper is that the soundtrack, the score, stands out better. There are definitely moments where the score overlaying like scenes with the action in it were just awesome to watch. And the thing is that this is a sci-fi film that, because what you'll find is that, and what I found is that men or male people generally tend to go towards the more violent stuff more than females. I'm not saying that for everyone. I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but generally that's the trend. This is just one of those films that if you can excuse it and just get yourself into the story, it won't matter to you. You'll just enjoy it all the same. So, with all these things put together, there's just you should see this coming. District 9 gets 5 out of 5 stars. And the last segment of the review, would I like to see a sequel to it? Yes, I would love to see a District 9 sequel. Either focusing on what happened to Wickus, because what happens to after him, because Wickus is a pretty interesting character. It would be nice to see him explored further with a sequel, or a story focusing on why the prawns have come to Johannesburg, because it's not really explained why. Anyway, thank you for watching my review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative, and for the first time, this is a serious recommendation. If see it with, you may if your friends are noisy and don't pay too much attention to stuff, you may want to watch it on your own, but this is probably like a film experience you should enjoy with other people. I watched it on my own, but whatever, I still enjoyed it. But anyway, like I said, thank you for watching my review, hope you found it informative, and see you around.